Good morning. It's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to pull some cards and share some guidance for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's the 10th, 11th and 12th of November 2023. So I trust this video finds you well. I want to send out a big, huge, extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light members, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. I'm coming to you live now from Tasmania, Australia, where it is Friday the 10th of November here, and the time is 7:19 a.m. So welcome. If you're new to watching, welcome. What I'll be doing is using my Oracle cards to find the best cards for Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday. And then I'll look for the best card for the theme for those 3 days. I suggest that you take on board what resonates and what fits into your life easily and let the rest go. So if it doesn't resonate, if something doesn't make sense to you, just let it go. It's probably guidance that somebody else needs. Take on board, really embody, if you like, or listen to the things that do speak to you. I also like to listen to the things that trigger me and the things that I may react to instantly and say, oh no, that's not for me. They're the things I also like to listen to. So a big welcome to you all. Good morning, Annie and Tina and Tony and Narelle and everyone else who is watching right now. Sam's here too. Hi, Sam. And let's get the card, the best card for the majority of us for Friday, the 10th of November. Now, if it's not Friday for you yet, it is here. So some people seem to think it's weird that I'm doing a card for your next day. Well, it is the next day for me here. I have to pull the cards on the days that is the day for me. So if it's still Thursday for you, there is a video on my wall that includes Thursday. Or if you would like to connect and see what potentially is happening for you tomorrow, then please stay. So the best card for Friday the 10th of November 2023 for the majority of us is this. It's a Animal Kingdom Oracle card, and it's the Dolphin. We haven't seen this for a while. It's card 6, and it says that it's a time to celebrate. So this is like fireworks going off. It's like breaching the waters, like the dolphin breaching through the waters, or those fireworks going off where there is a cause for celebration on Friday. So it could be a milestone that we've overcome or a challenge that we've overcome. It could be something that we're looking forward to. It could be some birthday or anniversary that occurs on or around Friday. But there will be an uplifting feeling because this celebration energy brings with it upliftment. Now, if celebration is far off your radar because things have just been challenging and you've been struggling to just get through your day lately, then sometimes we can wheel or wind back celebration to gratitude. Gratitude's more practical and grounding, and in some ways not. If things are difficult, it can sometimes feel like there's a big distance or gap between the difficulties that we're feeling in life and the potential celebration where things are uplifting and high in some ways. So if you feel that there's a great distance at the moment between where you practically and realistically are in your life and celebration, then maybe back that off and think of gratitude for Friday. What can you or who can you be grateful for on Friday that will give you a sense of connection and also a groundedness, but also a sense of helping pull us out of those difficult time periods or those challenging time periods and chapters in our life. So gratitude can be a lifeline out of those places, because if we are caught in the wallowing and the difficulties of the challenge, then that sort of holds us there at the same time. So if we can turn that around into some gratitude, and feel genuine and practice genuine gratitude for the things that are okay and the people that are there, and the things, sometimes it's helpful to think of, well, things could be worse. They might be pretty bad, but they could be worse. So I'm pretty grateful that they're not worse right now. So, celebration gratitude for Friday is our card for or with the dolphin. So that's that. See how that feels for you when you get to Friday, if you're not on Friday yet. Okay, so the next card I'm looking for is for Saturday, the 11th of November. Nice day. The 11th of November 2023, and the best card is this. We've got another Animal Kingdom Oracle, and it's the frog. It's the frog, card 34, and the frog says to cleanse your environment. So this is especially considering our inner environment and our outer environment. And there might be a great energy around on Saturday for purging, for clearing, for cleansing, for spring cleaning, that sort of thing. So there might be part of the day or the whole time or the whole day where we might feel that we want to clear things out and clear things up. So if we're looking at our internal environment, we might be looking at the foods that we eat. We might be looking at the thoughts that we think. And are these toxic and unhealthy and unsupportive for us? And if they are, can we turn these around or clear those out and start some new mental habits again that are more supportive and healthy? Can we start some new, more healthier eating practices, get those into play again if we've slipped into things that are unhealthy for us on the food sort of front or the consumption front? Perhaps it's emotional energy that needs purging. Maybe we've been just awash with emotions and we don't know which way's up or down. We feel like we're tumbling around in a washing machine and perhaps being wrung out. So it might be worth really seriously or very favourable on Saturday for really looking at where things are out of balance or out of whack, emotionally, mentally, physically, especially if we're looking at our inner environment and purging that. If we're looking at our outer environment, and these may all be connected, then we might be looking at things like our relationships and the relationships that are posing a bit of a challenge right now. Why? Why are they posing a challenge? What issue do we feel here? Are we noticing similar issues with different people? If we are, then there's one common connection there, and that's us. So then it may have us turn inward again and look at perhaps our issues, our emotional issues we might be carrying or projecting into our relationships. So also our environment, we might be looking at our physical surroundings around our home or workplace. We might also be looking at our life itself and the things that we do and practice in our life. So we're looking at purging fairly thoroughly across the board, really, from inside to out or from outside to in. And we might find we spend a lot of time cleaning up on Saturday. But cleaning up is good. Spring cleaning, doing a big clean up of our home, for example, is really clearing, not only for our home, it's refreshing. It also clears and refreshes us. So see how you go if you feel like you want to have a big clean up. Basically, the key is letting go of what we're holding on to, letting go of our fear of change and allowing something new to come into its place. So that's for Saturday. Now, Sunday, the 12th of November, the best card for the majority of us for Sunday the 12th is this. It's another Animal Kingdom. We're really going with those today. And it's the Lamb, so card 36. And the Lamb says to embrace your youthful side. So there's something playful that wants to come in for Sunday. Something playful, and again, I'm going to use that word, refreshing. And, it's a bit like Saturday with the frog. It's a bit like the rains come in, and hopefully it's not going to be too rainy. But energetically, the rains come in and sort of soak and wet things and wash things up, wash things away. And then there's this feeling on Sunday with the lamb that the sun comes out after a period of rain. And we all know how nice and refreshing that feels after the sun, or when the sun comes out after a period of rain. There's something, the scent in the air and a feeling that is so refreshing and uplifting. So there's that feeling too for Sunday, like a new dawn arises, and we might wake up feeling fairly clear, especially if we've done some clearing over Friday, potentially, and Saturday. I know for me personally, my purging day is going to be Friday because I'm going to be in cleaning mode Friday. So it doesn't strictly have to be Saturday. None of these days are strictly written in stone for the day. It's the information that's most important. So see how things flow and feel for you and what you've got going on. I'm certainly not going to put off my cleaning till Saturday just because the card said so. I'm planning to clean on Friday, and that's the way it's going to be because I have something else happening tomorrow. So, let's work with the energy and feel, if we're aligning with it, let's feel it run through us, so we can move through whatever it is that we're moving through. So spring, a youthful, fun, a childlike energy for Sunday, looking at the world and things around us through childlike, innocent, playful eyes will probably be quite refreshing as well. And I really like that word for these cards, actually, is refreshing, and bring forward a refreshment. So what needs refreshing in your life or within you? And how might you achieve that over the next couple of days? So I'm going to get ready to pull a card for the theme. Well, I'm going to pull it in just a few minutes. Before I do, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment, please share if you're inspired to. And if you'd prefer to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. So if you'd like to learn more about my cards, the Animal Kingdom Oracle, or the Speed of Light, which haven't made an appearance yet in this reading, which is unusual, you can learn more on my website. You can learn more about me, and you can support my work. If you get something out of my videos, please consider supporting my work by purchasing something on my website. From a couple of dollars meditation up to a spirit guide drawing, or some intuitive healing connection with me, or other things. Please have a look if you're inspired to. People ask me occasionally how they can donate. I can't have a donate button on my website. It's not actually legal here in Australia, at least, because I'm not a charity. So the best way you can support my work is by exchanging and purchasing something that I offer or have created. So please consider visiting templeofbalance.com.au. And if you're curious and like to learn more about what I do, you'll find hopefully everything you need to know there. And if you can't find something, let me know. Okay, the best card for the theme for Friday, Saturday and Sunday, that's the 10th, the 11th and the 12th of November, that will bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture, is this. It's another Animal Kingdom. I don't think we've had just all Animal Kingdom for a while. And it's this. It's the fox. I love the fox, and I find the fox very inspiring. As not necessarily refreshing, although it does have a refreshing feeling, but I find this very inspiring. It's card 8, the fox, and the fox reminds us to find a way to carve out this new path for ourselves now, to find a way to make it happen, to find a way towards breakthrough, to find a way out of the difficulties and the challenges and the miseries of our life, to find a way to make this work, to find a way towards that refreshing feeling, if that's something that you need, something to feel refreshed by, something to feel at least somewhat motivated to wake up in the morning and feel like there's something to live for today. It's up to us to find a way to make that happen. And in this card, there is a sense of determination and focus and intention, and then backing that up with physicality. So backing that up with physical action. So we might find these next couple of days great to clear the muddiness, clear the uncertainty, and get really clear about what we want mentally. And so how would we do that? If that's something that you really need, then maybe now, whether it's Thursday or Friday for you, or you're watching this Sunday, it doesn't matter. Now, maybe get a piece of paper and write down all the things that you've got rolling around in your head. And as you get those things out onto paper, maybe look at it objectively at the things that are unnecessary to be in the at the forefront of your mind. Maybe cross them off, and as you're crossing them off, those things, let them go. Are they priority? How important is this thing that you're worrying about? Really, in the grand scheme of things, how important is this? Can you order your thoughts a little bit more in order of priority? So this is most important right now, and I need to make this priority. And this is next important, and this is next important. This is not important because it's just not important. So if we can kind of separate the wheat from the chaff, if we make this list of whatever's at the forefront of our mind, that might help us get to some order and get some clutter cleared from our mind, which takes me back to the frog, cleanse your environment or purge your environment. So once we get the clutter, the mental clutter out, and we can get focused on something, then that focus and that determination, that willpower, that we then back with physical action through the next step, whatever it is we need to do. Let's get this spring cleaning done. Let's make that phone call. Let's actually back up the thought, the intention with physical action. Then that's how we're going to find a way to carve out this path for ourselves. And no one else is going to do it for us. It's up to us. So we can ignore this, and we can spend the next few days continuing to feel uncertain and unclear about the direction of our life. Or as soon as we finish this video, as soon as it's turned off, or as soon as you have a few minutes, write down the list of things and really work out a hierarchy, a list of priorities. What's most important to you now, and how can you focus on clearing or focus on pursuing, or whatever the nature of that energy or thought or intention is. And, think of it, I am thinking of it now like visually in my mind's eye as like a donkey or a horse following a carrot, and that carrot is their enticement to move along the path, even though it's just out of reach. But it's a focus, and it's something that gets that mule, it gets the mule moving. So have you been stubborn? Have you been not proceeding because you're waiting on something to fall from the sky that gives you the clarity that you need, that absolutely drops into place? Or can you trust in something that's maybe a little more ethereal, that's a little less concrete, that's a little less wow, and can you follow that as your top priority right now and see where it leads you? So that's that. Find a way to carve out this path for yourself now, and that's really inspiring. So if you need to refresh things in your life, perhaps think about how or what you need to do to refresh things. So thanks so much for connecting. Have a great weekend, and I look forward to connecting with you again on Monday. Take care, and see you next time. Bye.